you spoke about the years from 1967 until 1987, right? And what I was going to ask you is what changed from 1987 until now?
For the way around.
No, not only for the Israelis and also for the Palestinians. I mean,
Violence.
No.
I'm saying from the
It's
Israeli
not only
perspective.
violence, but all
Violence, one
Israeli
100%.
perspective, of course. It's the Israeli narrative, of course.
Yeah.
But what happened is that, by the way, and just for your information, there has been building of settlements and establishment of settlements in 1967 and even before.
Not 67.
No,
a little bit after.
1967 and even from before. From 1953, there were some establishments
How
of
could there be
settlements in the
settlements?
West Bank.
There couldn't be. There's no Israelis weren't there.
In some parts of Jerusalem, no, it's true. I mean, if you don't agree that building
In 67, yes.
In 67.
this is what I'm saying.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. Dates are not
1967 and onward until 1987, it's true that the number of buildings, number of settlements being built was much less in comparison from, like, for example, 2000 and up, you know?
It's actually not so true. I mean, if you look at the numbers of the actual settlements, if I'm remembering my statistics correctly, most of them were built in the 80s, in the late 70s and early 80s, and then they were populated more in the 2000s, except for Jerusalem. Jerusalem has a different
Most
history.
of the rate of establishment of settlements and settlement units increased at least
Settlement
by 20%.
units within existing settlements, yes.
But
that's not exactly the same thing.
No,
It's not
but
the same thing.
it's also another issue that is as important and as equally the same for us, because it means confiscation of more land and
No, it's the same land.
No.
The land
it's not-
stays the
not
same.
always, not everywhere. Not everywhere.
Settlement expansion almost doubled during the Camp David talks. To be honest, I mean, this is now. Huh?
He doesn't believe you.
He doesn't have to believe me. He could actually review this.
It's all there.
You can Google it, like you can find it.
Settlement expansion had almost doubled in 1995. And this was a time where Palestinians had actually renounced violence. And this is also a time where Yasser Arafat himself was just talking about canceling parts of the PLO charter, which stated that Israel has no right to exist. That was actually revoked in 1998.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the PLO now recognizes Israel's right to exist, basically as any other secular state. You know, nowadays they're going on about.
We said secular.
On an official level. This is the PLO charter we're talking
And it
about.
was not even. It was
The
not
right of
even enough
return
because now
was
they started
assumed to
talking
be
about
still there.
accepting
So how could you have the right of return to a
Israel
state
as a
which
Jewish
isn't yours?
state. This is an
Wait,
issue.
let's leave Jewish state. First of all, Israel is a Jewish state in 1948. It started that way.
No, but
there
why
a state
ask for
Jews?
the recognition of the Palestinians
Because
for a Jewish
that's
state?
because
I mean,
somebody figured out somebody figured out that you guys didn't.
You decide whatever you want to decide for it to be. It's not my
Because
business.
somebody figured out that Palestinians don't recognize Israel as a Jewish state.
No,
and went, wait a second, what the hell are we talking about?
Is Israel? Let's talk about this. Is Israel is a Jewish state? Is it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Tel Aviv and walk in the street. Ask anyone in the street
Yes.
if they are Jewish or not.
Yes.
Wallah, 70% of the Israelis are atheists.
So they're still
And they
Jewish.
are-
I'm a Jewish
no,
atheist.
No, wait.
Yes, I'm a Jewish atheist.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen.
That's the problem. This is
only a
listen.
religion. That's a.
No,
it's-
here-
or at least like
the reason why
it's
I'm
a race.
disagreeing-
according to Jews, we're whatever you want to call it, an ethnicity, a race, a group, a nation. Who cares? We're still a people. And I come from a long line of atheists, and I don't know how to explain that to you, but we still have a culture, and we have a language, and we have not just Hebrew. We have Yiddish, we have other languages within. So just as much as Palestinians are a people, Israelis and Jews are a people.
That's right.
Yes, okay, they are.
That's what they're asking for. That's really what they're asking for.